What are you going to stream tomorrow, Valdez?
I think a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
I was thinking some CSGO, maybe some SC2, some Heroes as well.
Nice.
Maybe. It depends on how long I stream for.
Yeah, I want to do a big stream tomorrow. I think I will, considering I got the day off. I'm going to maybe try for an 8-hour one.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, too.
That's a big one.
We all just stream together.
We're all stream.
Do a nice Friday night stream.
Stream boys.
Last night, someone, while I was streaming, posted in Reddit that I would shave my head for 1,000 viewers. I never said that, but
I think what you did say was $500,000 is how much it would cost to shave your head.
Maybe $500,000, like if I was feeling good about it. But yeah, I would never do that for viewership.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, you're no dragon, man. You'll do anything for viewership. Dude.
That guy gets into a bikini and stuff, man. He goes crazy. Does he still stream, actually?
Yeah, he does.
He must stream at like a really unusual time, like maybe early morning.
I think he tries to like stream, in the early morning to like hit the other viewership.
That's a big viewership in the morning, like for Korean time, early morning. We are seeing that early drone scout, as per usual. Give him the knowledge to go for that hatch first, and maybe double hatch before pool. Gonna try and block. Oh, ooh!
Fail.
Nice try.
That's it, though. He's now going to have to get out there. He's going to lose his drone, which we saw already earlier today.
Yeah, man.
In fact, it might have even been the same matchup we saw earlier where he lost it.
I think it was.
So this game is going to look like pretty similar to a ton of PVZs we've already cast today. Let's have a conversation.
We've casted so many PVZs.
It's
pretty incredible.
I want to ask both of you guys, and then like I guess you guys can, if you're interested in my opinion as well, I'll tell you. But like, what if you could have any type of new Terran unit in the game, what would it be? Like, what would you choose? Do you have any ideas? Like, what sort of?
I'll let Moonglade go first.
I would probably go for the science vessel.
That's exactly my answer too.
You're just copying me, man.
Like, science vessel that can. Okay, so what? Like, let's talk like technicalities here, because this is like double hatch 4 pool. It's going to take a while. Like, would it have the same abilities that we saw in Brood War, like irradiate, the ability to put radiation on a unit and then slowly damage the units around it, or like put it on a mechanical unit, and then like, for example, the science vessel can fly over units and blow them up. It had the EMP upgrade as well that you could use to EMP, say, arbiters in the late game in TVP.
It had defense matrix.
Defense matrix.
How many abilities did this thing have?
3.
Those 3. It was also a detector.
I thought there were 4. Like,
no, man. That's a MOBA, man.
I lost count
That's
as you guys
MOBA,
were
mate.
describing.
Because like the science vessel would be really cool in StarCraft, because it would be a flying way to deal with. You could EMP units. Like, you wouldn't have to make ghosts to deal with immortals. You could just EMP them with the science vessel.
Well, I want ghosts to have lockdown.
Me too.
And snipe and cloak. And, I would pretty much just make it like a bit more like Brood War. Not completely, but just a little bit, like.
I think irradiate could be a cool upgrade in this game as well. Especially like, so what if you irradiated some swarm hosts? Like, they'd all have to split away from each other,
Yeah, exactly. It's a cool
How
feature.
big was the radius on that?
It was
Not
pretty
that-
small.
It doesn't seem too hard to micro against, unless the irradiate was fast,
Well,
damaging.
when units kind of stack together like mutas and stuff, like it can get really messy.
Imagine like about like the radius of like maybe a little bit smaller of a force field around like a medium-sized unit. What we saw a lot of the time from irradiate was actually like you would irradiate your own science vessels, like 2 of them, because it didn't damage mechanical units over time, only biological. Then you would fly the 2 science vessels over, say, a drone line, and all the drones would start dying slowly and blow up. So
yeah, that was a cool trick.
People call that the eraser.
But then we need like Scourge for Zerg and stuff, to deal with that kind of business as well, and give Zerg a bit more of an answer in the air.
I think Corruptors would be able to deal with it okay, maybe, like. It just the thing about irradiate to me that is a cool idea for StarCraft 2. Oh, hold that thought. So links are getting in. But like the cool thing about irradiate to me as a possible upgrade is that it stops the clumping. You have a ton of clumping in StarCraft 2, whether it's Corruptors, whether it's Vikings, whatever it is. Like, use that. What if lockdown could only was like for the science vessel did something similar, different than Brood War, where it only damaged mechanical units, and you could like do that against Vikings, for example. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd like that.
Or some more splits.
Wow, that is a massive 2-base blink stalk roll.
Yeah, this is an all-in. But it was scouted, so I think Ken's going to be ready for it. But to end the topic of the Terran unit, I would like it to be actually something original. You know what I mean?
Something
new.
totally
I know it's hard,
like the
but
Herc. You want the Herc, mate?
maybe not. Maybe not the Herc, but something else original.
Warhound.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cyclone?
So
Cyclone,
Did
God.
they scrap the Cyclone?
No, it's still in the current
It's
build.
in.
They
It got nerfed,
scrapped
but-
the Herc, right? But they kept the Cyclone.
Yep.
Ah, man.
Well, this is a ton of slow links. Speed's about to finish.
A million slow links. They're about to be fast links.
It's like a Korean 4-gate with how many pylons you put down. And he's like, I don't care how many you find. Like, I'm still going to get one to warp in units. And this is the one.
Lings get nothing done.
Link's about to finish around the same time as Speed.
Still not going to be enough.
It's just too many Stalkers clumped up. The Lynx can't get the surface area.
He's going to need to make some Zealots with this.
Yeah, there are a massive amount of links coming out right now.
Time Warp can only get you so far.
Yeah, that's about as far as it got him.
Turns out you're right. Where are the Zealots? It's still on cooldown, I think, with his gates.
That's too many Lings.
Yep, he's going to shut this down. And what this comes down to is not having his wall.
Oh, he
Oh
got
my
the
God.
mothership.
That's unacceptable.
What?
That's too much.
He buys himself so much time. This isn't over just yet.
No, it's not, but
But yeah, the reason he is ready for this is because he got the full scout with the 2 links that were slow. I mean, all you have to do is put a Zealot there, and you're fine. Or even just a stock, like anything.
we saw a creator end up dying to HyuN in the previous series on Sejong because he kept attacking like this and eventually got overwhelmed.
Oh, he blanked too early.
We might see something similar to this here.
Yeah.
Although Lings are fighting Zealots, it's not ideal, but now they're going to get in there.
There's so many Lings.
Queens as well to add that extra DPS to help finish things off.
The Zealots have proven to be a bit of a pain.
And I love this. He knows Creator's not going to transition. He's just going to get +1 for those Lings. Like, this could go on long enough to where that actually finishes and helps him defeat this push.
For sure.
Well, it looks like Creator's going to turn around now that he's seen this, or at least he pretends to fool the casters. No one else. And instead, going to add some sentries and more Zealots. The right sort of choice, but the longer he takes, the more dangerous it's going to be because +1 Lings are going to be there very soon.
He can send links to counterattack, actually, at this point. With speed, this isn't the biggest map. Force some Warpins back home.
This is just a scout to make sure he's not transitioning to Colossi or anything like that. Big lane group here.
Yeah, a lot of sentries. Big
Well.
surround on everything.
Yep, and those Zealots actually at the back, so the Lings are actually hitting the Stalkers, which is exactly
Yeah.
what HyuN wants. So many Queens here to help fight as well.
That's game.
Think so.
GG!
Creator kind of painting himself into a corner with these all-ins that we're seeing him do.
Desperate for the wins, man. Just wants to get out of there.
Is he going hard in the paint?
Yeah, he's definitely